Executive Chef Andrew Haapala from the Country Club of Virginia. Thank you so much for joining us today, Chef. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Hope you are.
I'm well too. So there's been a lot changing at Country Club of Virginia. Every time I open up LinkedIn, you're putting up a new story about some magnificent new thing that's going on. We've got kitchen renovations, we've got new hires, we've got lots of things in motion. So let's get into some of that stuff. Let's start first with you brought on 2 new chefs and promoted from within another chef. So walk us through what's going on the personnel side.
Absolutely. No, it's been a wild month or a wild year, I should say, really. So we renovated a full clubhouse, turned it into Tally at the river, which was originally just the James River Clubhouse. We knew we needed a phenomenal chef. We knew we had many phenomenal chefs on staff already, and one proved himself ready, and then Cody Etchell. So he is now
a 40 under 40, right?
A 40 under 40
How
last
about
year.
that?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a phenomenal move for him.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful move for the membership. So it's more responsibility. He was in a grill kitchen before, which is 6 days a week or 6 nights a week, I should say. Very important, family, casual, pretty busy straight through the summer. Fun pizza outlet attached to it. But this is a little bit different too. Snack bars are attached to the position. Banquets, golf tournaments, plus a very, very busy restaurant. So.
Okay. So this new clubhouse, it has multiple outlets within it. So is he like the clubhouse chef? Like what's his title now?
Yeah, he is technically the chef de cuisine of the James River Clubhouse.
Okay.
So that he is also the tally chef in that role. So he has 2 sous chefs that assist him with day-to-day operations and the support of an executive sous chef, Josh Wu. So between the snack bars, the golf tournaments and everything, we have a lot of support in there to help him at any given time.
It sounds like you have a lot of activity in there as well. So these concepts, are they brand new? What was there before?
The Tally restaurant is a new concept.
Okay.
And it took a lot of people smarter than me to come up with the concept. I just started with a menu 9 months ago or something like that, not longer, and kind of molded it to what the full personality of the restaurant was going to be.
Okay, what's the personality of the restaurant?
If you were to ask the individuals in charge of it, they would say it's very much like Bradley Cooper, like a outgoing, fun, somewhat grown up, just a nice spot to be social.
Okay.
So we built the restaurant around a beautiful bar, gorgeous copper top, whereas the room before was basically a giant ballroom, just a big empty space.
Okay.
So, and that's exactly what it's become. I mean, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you've got golfers in there grabbing small plates and getting dips, or waiting for the family to join them for dinner. It's been busy. So.
I'm sure. So the snack bar, is that a new addition or is that?
Nope,
was that prior?
One of the James River Snack Bar, so it's also, that clubhouse has 2 golf courses attached to it.
Okay.
So the PGA course, which is known as the James River course, and then the Tuckahoe Creek course, which is just about to be renovated now.
Okay.
The Golf Performance Center, which is like a country club version of a Top Golf sort of a situation.
Right.
It has a small snack bar in it.
Okay.
That is new as of, I think it's 4 years old, maybe 5.
I mean, with all the change at your club, that's old now.
Yeah, that's old news. But then you have the James River Snack Bar that has been there since the beginning. We've done little things to remodel it and make it nicer and just kind of keep it updated. But for the most part, they both operate as a turn facility. So.
Okay. Now, so there were 2 more additions to the team.
Chef Erica Medina.
Another 40 under 40.
Another 40 under 40 from year before last. We pulled her from Indian Hills Country Club.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Coffey, who is going to be running Ollie's.
Okay.
And he is joining us from Florida. Just happened to be perfect timing.
Yeah.
Chef Vaughn, who was a 40 under 40 last year, is moving on with his career and becoming, something a little bit more of a family man. And it's, we're very happy for him. But we needed somebody with some immense talent. So Aaron joins us. He cut his teeth at Little Washington. He's been the executive chef of a couple Biv Gourmands down in Florida.
Okay.
And really has a phenomenal palate and wonderful sense of food. So
that's pretty exciting to bring all this new talent in. So when you're looking for new team members, what are some things that you look for, characteristics?
Yeah, I tend to hire people who are pretty composed. They speak with authority. They understand what they're there to do, which is obviously to serve the membership. They can work well with a team. They have proven that they can work well with a team. And then also that they're just a little bit fun. Like everybody
A little bit
a
fun.
little bit of
Yes.
fun is important, because it's a tough job most of the time.
Yeah.
And if somebody's in there and they're just always sort of melancholy and straight-faced and
Yeah.
hyper serious, it doesn't really relate to the staff that we're trying to hire and bring
Yeah.
in these days. So
Yeah, that culture is super important. You've been at the Country Club of Virginia for how long?
13-year service. So
Yeah.
13th year of service.
So you've seen it through all of its iterations.
Yeah, many. Well, not all. It's
Many
100
of
and
it,
something
many of
years
it.
old, but yes.
You're not 100 years old. What
The
do you
club
mean?
has changed a lot in the
Yeah.
last decade, at least. Like,
Yes.
it's not just in food and beverage, but across the board. Everybody's busier than they were 10 years ago, which is a great problem to have. Yes, it causes a little member compression, but at the end of the day, like, they want to be there, and we're fortunate to work at a club that takes as good care of us as they do, and understand that facilities need updating. We need to manage salaries in a way that makes us, approachable to new employees at all levels, from dishwasher to chef de cuisine. So
Absolutely. Do you find that over the past decade, what members are looking for from a culinary perspective has changed? Are they looking for, comfort food? Are they looking for healthy food? What are the trends that you're seeing?
I'm probably a bad person to ask about that, because with as many outlets as we have a little bit of everything all the time. So I think what they want is something different.
Okay.
So every restaurant, we have to have a classic. We have staples. We have things, the crab cake, the
Sure.
filet, items that members look for whenever they walk into a restaurant. But a lot of what we've done is not just in menu changes, but in features, offer them more exciting just opportunities for dinner.
Yeah.
So, if you're bringing mom and dad out, they can have the filet, they can have the fried chicken or the chicken parm.
Yeah.
But also you might have a wonderful fresh pasta dish or something seasonal coming from
All at the
farm
same
around the
table,
corner.
all
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock.
Absolutely. All at 7 o'clock. Yeah, no, it's there's a little of that compression for you, right? So, and it's like I said, we have a little bit of everything, so we're able to offer the mom coming back in with kids from karate practice.
Yeah.
15 minutes in and out, fast casual. We have the older clientele that wants to walk in at 6 and sit down for 3 hours and have a nice dinner with their wife. Or we have, the family that's just trying to kick back after a long day or a long week of work. We're fortunate to have so many outlets and so many great chefs to handle everything.
How many members do you have?
We are over 8,000 now.
So big.
So that's every man, woman, and child from 13 up. So
Okay.
it's not the same as like 3,500 families.
Sure.
Or something along those lines.
Right.
The big difference is that they're there a lot.
All year round. You're not seasonal
Nope.
at all.
Yep, year round. So typically we're seeing less. We're seeing more of a spread of the coals a little bit, so to speak. There are less hot spots. Like Banquets is always busy during the holidays. Cool Springs Cafe, attached to the fitness facility, is always busy during the winter seasons when nobody can be outside. The grill's always busy during the summer seasons when the terrace is beautiful. Ollie's sort of
Right.
similar, where they can dine outside and inside however they want to do. But now it just seems like we're just always a nice steady level of business across the board, which is it's busy, but it's not unmanageable.
So it's difficult in this environment to kind of catch your breath. There's lots of things changing. There's lots of things in motion. How do you manage all of that transition?
Carefully. We take our time with it, and
Yeah.
and I have a great support staff. Nicholas Drew, Josh Wu, both of my executive sous chefs, have been with us for 5 and 7 years, something like that, and they're the support that my team needs when I can't be there, if that makes sense. So if one of them needs a day off or needs a vacation, or somebody else can step in, or typically if it's really the help in the training, just as simple as just walking by and saying, oh, hey, it's inventory. It's only your second one. Can I help you out? What do you have any questions about? Things like that, where you just have a constant sort of checklist always going, and somebody always there making sure that things are getting knocked off it.
What about you? How are you doing? Are you enjoying all of this?
Yeah, I think this has been a fun run.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's been insanely busy, but I'm looking forward to sort of taking a little bit more time back and
Yeah.
understanding that it's just time to run the operations as they
Yes.
run.
Yeah.
So we're joking. 2026 is going to be the year of the chef, where we're not constantly, our last golf tournament is over. We're not renovating anything.
Right.
Or
It's gonna be a
changing
boring
anything
year for
crazy.
you.
That's just going to be back to training, back to basics, and
Yes.
understanding like it's time to focus on what the membership wants a little bit more,
Yeah.
and really try and feed them that. So.
Is that the way of the future for the foreseeable?
For a little bit, yeah. We have a number of projects. I think we have probably 7 or 10 years of projects coming down the line.
Okay.
Some of them will be pretty intrusive. Some of them will not be. But at the end of the day, I think we start 3 to 5 years out on any of them. So
Right.
we try to get as much of little work out of the way so it doesn't become an emergency later, and
Yes.
and you kind of ease into it.
Yes.
So
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us today, Chef.
my pleasure.